Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Saturday. Good morning Alex and good morning to everybody out there in Lurker Land. We're going to take a look at the pages that we've completed. Complete one page that I almost completed but I'm not quite there yet. And of course take a look at the February pages that we might get to. All right, so we have done two bingos. We've done a Regal and a Music. So we have started our bingo card. Yay, yes. Well, hurry back. Hello, Noelle. So which do you want to do first? I'm going to zoom that out a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. No, out, not in. There we go. There. That's better. All right, so this is the one that we almost have completed, which is in Joanna Bashford's Rooms of Wonder. And this is for outdoors. Now I've still got the sky to do and of course the house around it. But we will finish that up today. So I have all the prompts listed here for January. So we've got 6 prompts plus bingo. The only one I didn't get to was fireplace. And I'm not going to. I was just going to say, I am not going to get to fireplace. That page is way too big to get it done in one day. And I've got things to do today. So that is not going to get done. Hello, Carol. Hello, Mona. And of course, hello, everybody out there in Lurker Land. So outdoors we just saw, which is something outside. All right. And then this one here is the one that I did for Seahorse. I'm always losing the bookmark out of it, so I try to keep the bookmarks with them. Where's my Seahorse page? So this one I did off screen. This is for Seahorse. And I think they turned out cute. Are cute little seahorses. Hello, Mandy. So I did get seahorses done. I was a little bit concerned I wasn't going to get this one done because Clara's pages do take me quite some time sometimes. But I was able to get this one done while other people were streaming. So that one got done. Now this one here I started. I haven't got it finished yet, but it was started for our tutorial class on how to color horses. So I did get the horse part of it done. So that's that one. Now in this one was cactus. And where did my cactus page go? I know I took it out, but there it is. So this one is cactus. And we did this one quite quickly. I was surprised on how quick that one went, but it turned out really good. So that was for cactus. And Bob made it home safe and sound. It was a little late, but he did make it home. All right. Hello, Sue. Now this one, let's see, where is it? It's at the end of the book. This one was for 2 colors. We used purple and green. Yeah. So this one is purple and green, the 2 colors challenge. The background I made with green and purple, and I layered a really dark green and a really dark purple together to get that darker background there. All right. This one here was done for music. So this was for music, which is our bingo, one of our bingo prompts. This one here was done for regal, which is another one of the bingo prompts. And she's sparkly. She's got sparkles in her crown and on her cloak. But that one was for regal in our bingo prompts. And this one here is for makes you happy, which is the portrait. So this one here was done for makes you happy, or makes me happy anyway. All right, so those are all the ones that we did get done this month. Like I said, the only prompt that I didn't get done was fireplace, and the page that I chose for fireplace is way too big to get that done. I did look through some of my smaller books to see if there was any small fireplaces in there, and there was not. So that is probably not, that fireplace one is probably not going to get done. All right, now for this month we have, where did I put my pad of paper that has all the prompts on it? There it is. So this month we have starts with F, green, four legs, repetitive, berries, and fabric. And then we're also going to do two bingos. So in Rooms of Wonder, I chose this page for repetitive because each of the cakes repeats repetitive. And I figured February is a good month to do cake and sweets because it's the month of Valentine's Day. So doing sweets is a good time to do that. Now I can't guarantee this is the absolutely positively the only one, the one that we're going to do. I saw a couple in small victories that I'd like to get done as well. So repetitive might change depending upon timing, mood, that sort of thing. If I do change it, I will let you know beforehand. But this is in the same book that we were coloring this one in. All right, so that's in Rooms of Wonder. So that's repetitive. Now this one here is for fabric and starts with F. Now again, that might change. My book is coming apart um, with the starts with F. So I did starts with F as in faces and flowers and then fabric. So that is the one that I'm going to do for fabric. I love the way that the blouse layers and lays down on this page. And my book is coming apart and I don't want to spiral bind it because it'll cut off a lot of the page. So I might get a edge bind for it. All right, so that is starts with F and fabric. Now, oh, this is also a good one for starts with F. It's the one that we're going to color for green, which is the froggy. The froggies. So we're going to color the froggies for green. Hello, Kenny. Welcome, welcome. So The froggies will be done for green. And might have to find another one for berries, but we'll see. This one is one that I colored, not the one I'm coloring. Where is the one I'm coloring? I've lost the page. This one. This one is what I'm going to color for 4 legs, because all of these creatures have 4 legs. So that's what I'm going to color for 4 legs. Yes. Hello, Catherine. Now I might change that to one in here that might have some berries in it to cover 4 legs and berries, but I need to find one for berries. So give me a second. I thought I had a page for berries. Hold on. I had a page for berries. Now I don't know where it is. Okay. Let's see if there's berries in this one that I haven't already colored. The other one has grapes in it, which doesn't really count as berries because they're grapes. They're not berries. Just trying to find the best one for berries. Or at least a good one for berries. And I'm not finding it. So let's take a look again at repetitive. Yes, chores are boring. Now, are there berries on the cakes? Not really. So I need to find something with berries. And that's one that I'm going to have to find at some point. Marbles. That would drive me insane. I would get one done. Just saying. Yeah, is there? Well, I guess this has berries in it, and it's repetitive. So we've got blueberries and we've got strawberries. And I think that is very repetitive. So for repetitive and berries, should we do this one instead? So the one that I have for repetitive is this one, and we can switch that out for this one and cover berries and repetitive because it's got blackberries, strawberries, and blueberries. What do you guys think? Switch them out. Okay. All right, so we're going to put that there instead, unless I find something else that has more berries in it. Mash them both in the same page, yeah. I'm not a good person for repetitive things. Um, so that's why I'm mixing the two together because I am terrible with repetitive pages. I will do one part of it and then get bored and not move on to the next. So putting them both together, takes care of both of those at the same time, which for that page is going to take a little bit of time. I was hoping that one of these actually had a fireplace in it. Then I can do fireplace really quick, but I'm not seeing any with fireplaces in it. All right, so we're going to switch that up and we're going to do this one. Well, refresh it. I'm not having any lag. I don't have any dropped frames, so. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I love the vanity page. It is a really cute page, and I will color it at some point. Joanna Bashford is a wonderful artist, and I love watching people color her stuff. I do find that I have a hard time coloring it because everybody colors it differently and so beautifully, and they get such fantastic things out of it. And I look at mine and I go, okay, why did I do that? So, it's my own insecurities that makes me go, but why did I do that? Just to make sure that I don't mess it up. All right, so that's the one we're going to do for repetitive and berries. So we're going to notate that just to make sure. Okay. Yeah, it's just it doesn't, my style and the way I color doesn't sometimes suit Joanna's stuff the way other people's does. And other people make her stuff look so fantastic with their backgrounds and their additions to color and that sort of thing, where mine, always looks bland. Oh yeah, absolutely. And that is another thing with her stuff is she has her own definite style. There is very small differences between each of her books. So yeah, thank you. My chair page in this book. Oh, this page. Yeah, this page. And I'm going to finish this one. So we have the background still to do, and I'm going to try to pull some colors into the background, um, and not just have it a straight black sky. We will attempt to do that. Um, so that's what we're going to attempt to do today. I might pull out a different type of pencil for that. All right, so those are our pages for February. So we've got starts with F, green, four legs, repetitive, berries, and fabric. Now we're going to pull the bingo prompts as well, and then we'll have to look for those books. So I've got the bingo prompts in here. All right. And I'm going to blindly look, and not look, and pull. Ooh, so I've got steampunk and beauty. Okay. So that's interesting. And they can't be on the same thing. So, hmm. So, this is going to be difficult. Um, yeah, so let's take a look. So let's see if we can find a book with steampunk. In Wildflower Folk, thank you, Shannon. No, this is a water container for Wham Bam. It's a mold injected. Yeah, yeah. So that's in Wildflower Folk. Now, do I have that? No, that's Wondrous Folk that I have out. Let's see if I colored the steampunk page. Nope, I did not. Okay, so we have steampunk here in Wildflower Folk. Now I also have another steampunk in another book as well. I've also got some steampunk in um, Kevin Teo stuff. But I think because this is a book I don't color a lot in, let's see if the steampunk in this one's any good. All right. So we've got two choices here. We've got this steampunk, which is probably going to be a lot simpler than this steampunk. So what do you guys think? Which one do you think would be better? Because I can mix fabric with it instead of doing the fabric page. So which one? This one. Okay, so Christine Caron, Wildflower. Okay, so the one in Masquerade. Yeah, definitely this one would be a lot easier. This one does have more fabric in it though. Well, let's do Wildflower and then we won't combine it with fabric. and we'll do fabric for the other one. Now we just got to find beauty. Now everybody's idea of beauty is different. So, uh, so that's going to be for that one. Now, let's see. Hmm. Yeah, but the thing is that you can't combine two bingo prompts on the same page. Now I can make this one beauty, and I can make this one beauty and fabric. If I can find my page, there it is. So this one I can do beauty and fabric. My page came out. My pages are coming out. So one thing about these books is they do come apart. Um, yeah. Yeah, the bingo prompts and the wheel of prompts can't be mixed. Is that correct, Shannon? Yeah, can't combine the bingo. Can't combine bingo with bingo. The wheel prompt and the bingo prompt can. Bingo and bingo can't. So I think, well, I could do. Oh, now you got me thinking, Alex. Let's take a look. You've got my brain going now, Alex. Thanks. So we've got this one. Let's see. Probably shouldn't do the one in the dark fairy tales for Beauty and the Beast because it's a little creepy. Just say it. But we have. Where is it? Oh, not that one, but this one. That's Goldilocks. Cinderella. I know I have one that's just Beauty and the Beast, but I'm not positive on where it is. No, no. Hmm. Okay, so I can't find that. But no, not that one either. I can't find that one. So yeah, we're just gonna do beauty. Yeah. Oh, ouch. Catherine, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I do have winged beauty. Does that count? No, it's called winged daydreams. So it's not a winged beauty, it's winged daydreams for that one. Let's see if I can find. I know I have a book called Winged Beauty. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I found it. So, does it count if it's only in the word? If it's only in the title. Because if it does, we can do this one, this book. Oh, I never finished that page. Oops. See, this is what happens when I start things and I go, I don't really like that, and I stick it away and hide it somewhere. I can do this for four legs and wing and beauty. Shannon, does that count if it's just in the name of the book? Because if it does, then I can do this. Yeah. Now the the word beauty for the bingo prompt is in the name of the book. Does that count for the prompt? That'll work? Okay, good. So let's pick a page out of here. I love this page. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so the first part of this book is done by Rene Taylor, and I love her work. I know I was looking for some of her books and I could never find too many of them, but um, Let's do let's do this one for beauty. Yeah, it's called Wing Beauty. It's a collection of different books from different artists. Like we have Rene Taylor, and she has pages in here. I like the peacock too. The one thing is that with the gel pen that I used and the marker I used, it went through. So you have to be careful with that. The paper is really good. It's quite thick, but you have to be careful what you use on it. The irises too. Those are pretty. And then we have Corey Gatsby or Godby, and this is a little darker, more sketchy and darker images. Very tiny details to it. Takes a little more to cover up that dark um, shading and sketching of his pages. That's a good one too. And then I've got this one here, which is just adorable. I love coloring that one. One of the reasons why I bought this book is because I'm a huge fan of Ruth Saunderson, and her work is in this book. So then we have Stephanie Law, which is another artist that I really enjoy. And she's a little sketchier where you have to add a little bit more detail to her pages with color to get the full effect of the page. This one here I started. I wasn't happy with the way that the flowers were turning out, so I abandoned it, but I need to finish it. There's a lot of really small details in her work, but they're not um, fine details until you get to the closer up things. So the fine details are in the things that are forward in the page. The things that are back further in the page have less detail, which creates a really cool effect of depth when you color it. I just didn't like the way they were turning out. I enjoy coloring portraits. I think they are fun and I like the way they turn out. But I love this page. And then we have Ruth Saunderson's work. We all know Ruth's work. This is from her fairies. But I've always really enjoyed coloring portraits, even from the start. So one of my first books was a portrait book on fairies. So I colored this one. I've tried to color at least one from each artist in this book. I have not succeeded very well, but I have tried to color at least one from each artist. And then Charles Vess is another artist in here, and he's more sketchy as well, a lot more elvish. He uses a lot of elves in his pages. I love the owl page. The elf talking to the owls. Oh, that way. This is cute. Elves and fairies. So it gives you an opportunity to enjoy, several different artists that are all hand-drawn artists um, from, throughout their years of drawing. Like Vess is from, anywhere from 2004 to 2016, that sort of thing. I think Ruth is not put her dates on there. But yeah, it's a really good book. So we'll use that book for beauty. I'll end up going through the entire book if I don't put it away. So, this is Wing Beauty. You can go to www.fairymag.com and look into purchasing this book. I don't know if it's available on Amazon. I had to buy it through fairymag.com, and I don't know if it's still available. All right, so we've got Wing Beauty for beauty, and we've got Christine Caron for steampunk, and then we've got all the other ones taken care of in here as well for the prompts of starts with F, green, four legs, repetitive, berries, and fabric. All right, so we've got about an hour and 15 minutes, so we're going to finish this up. We may not go the whole time today, because I've got some shopping to do for my work setup so that I can have the full work setup done properly. All right. So we're going to get started on this page. We're just going to do the background. I've done everything else, but I want to get the background done. All right, going to zoom you in. I'm going to go this way and this way. So this is the area we're going to concentrate more on. Not just more on, but we're going to concentrate on that more. All right, let's see. We need. And just go through here and make sure that I don't have the pencils out already that I want to use. Because I know I had some of them out. That one. That one. This one. May not use all these colors, but I'm looking at different motions of color in the sky. All right, and then I need one other one. This one and this one. All right. And I don't know why, but I just want to add different layers of color. Um, and I'm not sure if this is going to turn out well, so ignore it if it doesn't, okay? So I'm going to just put little bits of different colors in different areas, and then we're going to start blending them together with layers. And I'm currently using pale vermilion. Thank you, Catherine. Then we're going to add some yellow. Trying to pull from my trying to be creative, and I think I'm going to mess up this page, so I'm just saying. And then we're going to take our pink. That's cool, Alex. I hope you have fun with it. Is it already time for Super Bowl? No, Wing Beauty is a very good price book. It's not expensive at all. It's just every once in a while they run out of them and it takes a while to get them. Next Sunday, oh wow, already Super Bowl time. Hurry back. I know this is probably looking pretty weird right now, but hopefully it'll come together. If it doesn't, oh well. When in doubt, I'll just black it out. I will just come back through with a black acrylic pen and just cover the entire thing. Just saying. All right. This is light cadmium red. Oh, I have ruined pages. I just don't show them to you because I don't want you disappointed in me. Yeah. Catherine, you just ain't been paying enough attention, that's all. Okay. And I hope I'm not boring you all to death with it. You're all probably going, what is she doing? The great thing is, I don't know what I'm doing. I have never done this before. with these colors especially. I've done it with, blues, purples, and that sort of thing. But I wanted to add some brighter colors in. Just to see how it would go. Okay. And then we're going to use grade lavender. Oh, I missed an area down here. Need to come out a little deeper. No worries. Lurk away, you're fine. Yep. Well, take your time with it. Do your thing. Bob's looking into making sure that we have everything I need for my work setup. Next week will be the full 4-hour days. And hopefully I won't completely mess up their their process. They're great people. They have a lot of people that are going to be helping me, so I'm not concerned about it. I just get worried that I'm going to mess things up. Now I'm going to go through the whole page with the grade lavender to start with, other than the other colors that I've already put in. And then we're going to start with our start into our darker colors here. I think I forgot to put pink on that area. It'll be fine. I've got a lot of help, so which is good. I've met the whole team now, so that's always good too. It's a small team, so it's easy to know everybody, which is great. Okay, I'm still using the grade lavender. We're going to cover the whole area that we haven't already colored. We're going to blend this into that really pale pink, and then all the other areas are going to be covered with the base of the grade lavender, except for, of course, the stars. Am I the only one here now? I've bored you all to sleep. You're all sitting there going, she is insane. And we're leaving now before she messes up this poor page. Okay. Now, this one. Now we're going to use black grape. Thanks, Alex. Well, yay. I haven't put you to sleep yet. Yeah, that's always a good thing. I had a late meeting on Thursday, so I didn't make it into Discord. Once training is over and I get a full understanding of um, the system and that sort of thing, and am working on my own completely, going to have a lot more flexibility in my times, other than meetings, which, I meet with the boss and that sort of thing. I think she wants to do meetings once a week just to make sure that everything's going well, that sort of thing. I think we have a team meeting once a week. Hello, Angela. Welcome, welcome. Lurking. You lurk away, darling. Now I'm going over the majority of the grade violet. with this grape, um, black grape, until I get closer to a brighter color, and then I let the grayed violet blend into that lighter color. Because after I'm done with the purple black grape, I'm going to come in with black, and then we're going to start all over again. But you'll have a good idea of what it's going to be like. I'll put on other layers just to get things brighter and darker. But by the time I'm done with the last layer, it should hopefully give you an idea of what it's going to look like. Now around the stars, I'm going to lighten my hand because I want that to be lighter. So we're going to let that gray violet show. Lurk away, Sue. Carol, did I say hello when you came in? I don't remember. I am sorry if I did not. It is a Saturday. I'm quite glad it's Saturday. Thankfully, Bob made it home safe and sound. Now, the one thing I am going to have to teach myself, which is difficult in this house because the workspace is close to my craft space and that because it's in the same room. So it makes it more difficult to separate myself from work after I've completed the 4 hours so that I'm not constantly going back checking things and doing work things when I'm not supposed to. And I have to remind myself to make sure that I document when I do work stuff to make sure that I'm paid for it. I have a tendency to, check things and go, oh, well, that was only 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, but I don't document it because it's just 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, which means that I don't get paid for it. I overcommit myself a lot. Thank you for the hearts. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Carol. I'm glad that I didn't forget to say hello. I do have a tendency to get sidetracked in my own brain and I don't say hello to people and I miss them coming in. Okay. Yeah, need to come down here more. Oh my goodness, Catherine, that's silly. Why would they do that? Medical insurance sometimes is a pain. Ah, yes. Well, you see, you just need his little pill, that's all. Hello, Louise. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? All right. So there's the dark. Now we've got one more color to put in, which is the black, and then we got the stars to do. So we're going to start at the top with the black, and we're going to work our way down because we want the darkest area up here. Oh goodness, sitting the wrong way and my tummy's gurgled. Hopefully you guys did not hear that because it was really loud to me. And I'm just going right over top of that dark purple, and it would help if I was down a little. Sorry. Been slowly shifting it upwards on you. Just going right over top of that black grape in the darkest areas. Yeah, the oil pastels last night was awesome. I'm going to have to try it with the additive and see how it does. I think I have some around here somewhere. I don't know if I have Gamsol though. I might just have the mineral spirits or what's the other one? The not turpentine, but terpenoid, that stuff. Now I'm going into the branches here and putting in the black. I'm not bringing it all the way down to the bright areas because we want those bright areas to stay bright. But we're bringing it up into that purple and then feathering it off. Into the purple grate. Now for this to get to exactly where I want it to be, we might have to put in more layers, but I'm not going to bore you all with the same layers over and over again. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that Bailey's sick. Have a good day, and I hope she feels better soon, Kenny. Sorry to hear that she's under the weather. Sick kiddos are never fun, especially when it's the grandbabies. Our kids, we can tell when they're faking. Yeah. But sick kiddos are never fun. I saw a meme the other day. When dad's sick, when the kids are sick, and when mom's sick. It was funny. It was so true, but it was funny. Yeah, mom doesn't get a sick day. Unless she's really sick. I'm going to sharpen the black a little bit. I need a bit of a sharper pencil on that edge there. Hi there, Lori. Welcome, welcome. Well, I was hoping to go early, but by the looks of it, I'm going to be here for a while longer with the sky colors. But that's okay. We've got all day, so it's all good. Like I said, I'm not going to put more than just the one layer down to give you an idea of the colors that we're going to use. more of my coffee. Oh, that's better. The throat was starting to get a little dry. I needed a caffeine infusion. Oh, I don't know. Can anybody hear me? I'm not sure why you're not able to hear me. I'm sorry. I may have been talking very quietly, which I do sometimes. Okay. I'm not saying a whole lot, so, that may be it too. Yeah, sometimes I am. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget to talk loudly. Especially when I'm concentrating. Okay, so that's how the skyline is going to go. We're going to put it a little darker down here, like so. And then I will go over it again with the um, colors and get that darkened and brightened and that sort of thing. These little stars I'm going to do with the white gel pen. I'm just not going to do them white right yet because I want to put another layer of the color on there. All right. Okay, that's the stars. Now for the house itself, I'm going to use a gel pen and then I will come back later and redo the inside of the sky areas. All right, so we're going to grab a gel pen. What color gel pen do you think the house should be? What color shall we use? Ow. Okay, I'm glad you can hear me. That's good. Oh. Pick a color, any color, name a color. Got lots of colors. A dark brown. Okay. Let's see, I have one of those. So this is coffee. Thank you so much, Alex. Yes, it is Rooms of Wonder, or yeah, Rooms of Wonder. I had to check. I'm going to do the roof in this color. Yeah, this is just me finishing up the last of the prompts that I am going to complete. Like I said, I'm not going to get to that fireplace page, but I did get all the other prompts done, which is amazing for me. I was able to get more than 3 pages done or 2 pages done in the month. Last month I did good too. Got most of them done. Nice. All right, now we're going to do a different brown on the outside. They say this is orange. Let's see what color it actually is. Yeah, it is orange. Okay. Where is the other brown I had? Oh, maybe I don't have another brown. So I can do outside of the house a different color, or I can do it the same as the roof color. What do you guys think? So I've got silver, purple, blue, green, pink, black, golden color, orange. What color should we do the house area, the walls? Dark purple? Okay, that I can do. Yeah, it's fine. Add a little bit of brightness and color to it. And so the floor area here, I'm going to continue on with the purple because there is no stop area. So we're going to turn the page so that we can continue on. turn this way. And hopefully that's dry. Nothing worse than dragging your hand through purple gel pen across green areas. There are some colors you just can't come back from. Okay. Yeah, I know. I should have started on the left side, and I did not. And I did actually start on the left side. I just went up, down, and around instead of starting on the left side with the other color. All right, so I'm going to zoom you out. In a little bit here, and I will straighten this out so you can see the entire page. So there we have our outdoors page. Just going to, for our prompt, yeah, something outside page. And it's a lovely little reading nook outside. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I tested it to make sure it was dry first before putting my arm in it. All right, guys, so that is that. We have gone through and chosen the pages that we're going to do next month. I will finish the sky here and go through and add those other colors again to brighten things up and get that looking the way I want it to. One of the pages that we're going to be coloring is for repetitive and berries, and that is in this book as well, which is Rooms of Wonder. So we'll be coloring this page, which is all repetitive, and it has blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, and I think that's it. Yeah, strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries on the page, which covers me for berries. The next page that we're going to color is for a bingo prompt, which is from Winged Beauty. I haven't made the full decision on which page we're going to color out of this one. Well, maybe I did. I did, the bird page. I did make a decision. This page. We're going to color that for Beauty. And this one here is going to be for Fabric and F, which would be faces or florals, if I don't find something else with F. And there's lots of stuff to do with F, but I probably won't get it done. So that's going to be that one. And then this one here we have for four-legged. So that one we'll be doing for four-legged because it's got four-legged creatures in it. And this one here we're going to do for green because it's froggies, and froggies are green. And then we have, so we did a green, four-legged, and I think that is it. Yes, the rest are from last. Oh, and steampunk. Right, I've got a steampunk one that I got to do. That's right. So this one here will be for steampunk. All right, so those are the upcoming in February. Some of them I will do off screen, some of them I will do on screen, depending upon time limits and that sort of thing, okay? So those are what's upcoming. I will do a TBC video with each of them at the start of the month as well, okay? So tomorrow we'll be starting a new page. Out of the prompts that we have just looked at, which one do you want to get started on tomorrow? Beauty? All right. Okay, so let's pick numbers. So I'm going to write down, and where is a good place to do this? Okay. I'm going to write down numbers and a pencil. So number 1 is beauty. Number 2 is steampunk. Those are bingo. And then number 3 is starts with F. 4 is green. 5 is 4 legs. 6 is repetitive. 7 is berries. And then 8 is fabric. Now starts with F and fabric. So this one and this one are the same page. And this one and this one are the same page. So that's going to be 3 and then 6. That's also 3. So 1 through 6, I'm going to do a poll from 1 through 6, okay? Just got to get here, start a poll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1 through 4, because it'll only give me 1 through 4. So we've got steampunk, beauty, starts with F, and green. Now starts with F is also the fabric one, which is also which is the lady with the grapes. Okay, so 1 through 4. So those 4 up at the top. So, and then next week we'll do the other way. All right, so we've got Winged Beauty for 1. We've got Wildflower Folk for steampunk. We've got Ecotopia or Ecotopia from Kevin Matsuda for green. And this one for starts with F. So go through the polls and we'll get one started tomorrow. Everybody get your votes in. Currently, Steampunk is winning. Yeah, the berry page is going to be on the next poll next week. We're going to do that one after. We're just working on these four at the top for now. I like the berry page too. It's gonna be a test for me to see if I get it done. All right. So we've got 9 votes. How many people do we have in chat? Let's take a look. Not very many. Um, so everybody that's in chat, lurking away or in chat itself, make sure that you get your votes in. We're going to vote on the first 4, either beauty, steampunk, starts with F, or green. Vote so that I can assist myself because my brain didn't work. And which one do you want to get started on tomorrow? Beauty, steampunk, starts with F, or green? Yeah, vote for number 2 if you want steampunk. All right, I'm going to end the poll. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. If you want an opinion, this is your last chance to get your opinion known. All right, ending the poll. And we are going to do steampunk. So this one here. So we will start with steampunk. I will complete the Room of Wonders page that we were working on today. And so I will finish up the sky and post that for you later. All right, so this is the one that we're going to work on, and we are going to be coloring that with the Derwent drawing pencils. I know I've got a death wish, but it's okay. We'll do it. No worries. We got this. All right. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out, for being a little bit extra along today. I do appreciate it. You guys all have a fantastic day. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.